Oh, okay. Well, excuse me. What is this going around saying that Joe Biden is contemplating um, sending U.S. pilots to give air cover to Ukrainian troops in this so-called upcoming offensive?
I mean,
And what's the ramification for that?
pardon?
And what will be the ramifications of that if that took place?
Well, the ramifications would be that every airplane we sent in to support the Ukrainians would be shot down. You know, we Scott, how could that be? We're the best air force in the world. Really? What have we done for the last 20 years? When was the last time we went up against an integrated air defense system? For the last 20 years, we've been dropping bombs on wedding parties in Afghanistan, on innocent villagers and goat herders in Iraq. We haven't fought an enemy that's capable of fighting back from an air power perspective. We've learned a lot of bad habits. So the notion that we're suddenly going to take these pilots, who our pilots have zero real world combat experience, zero. Scott, we're the most experienced pilots in the world. We're very good at flying 30,000 feet above a desert and dropping a bomb without anybody opposing us. We're pretty good at that. But now we got a hook and jab with an enemy that's got integrated air defense layered and fighters that are coordinated, and we've never done that. And so, huge learning curve. There's a famous book called America's First Battles, and basically it describes the first battles of each major war, which we always lose. Why? Because we're always fighting the last war, and we have to get our face pounded before we realize, oh, we're in a different kind of war. And then we adapt, we overcome, we adjust. But in this case, if we're going to put airplanes on, over the ground in Ukraine to support an offensive, it won't go well. It won't go well at all. And so what are the ramifications? Well, nuclear war is one. Where are these planes going to take off from if they're flown by U.S. pilots? Are they going to take off in Ukraine, or are they going to take off from NATO airfields? Because I can guarantee you, if they fly in and engage the Russians will take out the airfields where they came in from. That means that Russia's attacking NATO. Article 5 now kicks in. And now we've created a dangerous escalation ladder of which there's literally no way off. And it'll end in a nuclear war, which is why I don't believe that Joe Biden's actually thinking this. I think this is things put out there. I haven't heard anything official from the U.S. government that they're considering this. I think this is irresponsible speculation by a bunch of armchair generals who are trying to theorize, how could the United States help Ukraine win the war? And so they bought into the mythology of unsurpassed American, air power, and that this would do it. There's no such thing as unsurpassed American air power. The Russians easily have a counter anything we can bring into the table. What about the stealth, Scott? What about the S-500, guys? Designed to defend stealth. I mean, it just doesn't work that way. So I think this is just fantasy. I think Joe Biden knows that, and if he doesn't know, the people surrounding him know what the consequences would be, and therefore they would advise against this.